Good evening, sir. This is Abhimanyu from Triple E department. Roll number belongs to 3. Here I am going to talk about the evaluation of the capacitance of three-phase transmission lines with unsymmetrical spacing. So, to find out the capacitance of unsymmetrical spacing line, it is difficult. So, we are applying certain conditions to evaluate it. So what are they? That is, let us assume that the balanced condition, that is QA plus QB plus QC equal to 0. That is, the overall charge of the conductors will be 0. First of all, I have to say that is, we are considering here three conductors, that is A, B and C. As diagram mentioning that the distance between the each conductors are distinguished as D1, D2 and D3. So considering all the three sections of the transposed line for phase A, that is, transposed means each conductor will occupy each and every position at least once, that is a transposition. And here, first of all, we have to calculate the voltage, that is potential of each conductors, and we will get from that value we are going to calculate that average of that potential, and from that we can calculate easily the capacitance of the unsymmetrical spaced transmission lines. So moving on to potential calibration based on position of each conductor and separation distance between the conductors, we are getting these values as potential of first position equal to, that is V1 equal to 1 by 2 pi epsilon QA log E of 1 by R plus QB log E 1 by D3 plus QC log E 1 by D2. That these values are based on the position and the distance of separation between the conductors, as I already said. And for the potential of second position, as similarly we can calculate that is V2 equal to 1 by 2 pi epsilon QA log E 1 by R plus QB log E 1 by D1 plus QC log E 1 by D3. And also for potential in the third position, that is V3 is equal to 1 by 2 pi epsilon QA of log E 1 by R plus QB into log E of 1 by D2 plus QC log E into 1 by D1. From these three, that is, these values are potentials of each conductors. So in order to get the overall potential, we are calibrating the average of these potentials of each conductors as VA is equal to 1 by 3 of V1 plus V2 plus V3. So by solving the mathematical expressions, we are getting the value as 1 by 3 into 2 pi epsilon into QA log E 1 by R cube plus QB plus QC into log E of 1 by D1, D2, D3. So it is the average voltage on conductor A, that is VA. So we already assumed the balance condition, that is QA plus QB plus QC equal to 0, that is the overall addition of the charge of the conductors is equal to 0. From that we can get the relation, that is QB plus QC equal to minus QA. If we applied in the above average voltage the equation, we get therefore VA is equal to 1 by 6 pi epsilon naught QA log E 1 by 3 R cube, 1 by R cube minus QA, that is QB plus QC. Instead of that we are mentioning as minus QA log E of 1 by D1, D2 and D3. So further simplifying the equation, that is the average voltage on conductor A, we get QA divided by 6 pi epsilon log E of D1, D2, D3 divided by R cube. That is for a log of minus operation it will be goes to divide, and for sum operation it will be multiplied. From that base we are getting the final value as QA divided by 2 pi epsilon log E of D1, D2, D3 the whole power 1 by 3 divided by R. So with this value we are going to calculate the capacitance of the unsymmetrical spaced transmission line. That is, capacitance from conductor to neutral is Ca is equal to Qa divided by Va, that is charge divided by potential, equal to 2 pi epsilon log E cube root of d1 d2 d3 divided by R, F by M, that is the unit of the capacitance. So moving on to a numerical problem related to this, that is, determine the capacitance of a three-phase transmission line operating at 132 kilowatt, and the conductors are arranged as follows. That is a given diagram. The conductor diameter is given as 0.8 centimeter, and the diagram from that we can get the d1, d2 and d3 values. That is solution. From the diameter, the radius will be 0.4 centimeter, and the d1, d2, d3 as follows. With respect to the formula we already discussed, that is Ca is equal to Qa divided by Va is equal to, that is 2 pi epsilon divided by log E of cube root of d1, d2, d3 divided by R, F by M. We can get the value of the capacitance per phase per meter. That is, if we apply the values in the formula, we are getting the answer as 8.928 into 10 power minus 9 F by kilometer. So with this, I am concluding the presentation. So thank you, sir. Have a nice day.